Jay, age 25, is American-born and has lived in suburbia most of her life. She also briefly lived in the country and the city. She is well-traveled, having been outside of the country many times, traveling to foreign lands, including Europe and elsewhere. At one point in time, she found herself in a basement. Inside at night, Jay's room, a mini apartment she's renting in Precious' house. Some vaguely familiar male, Brad, 27, was in the room with Jay. He was without top, shirtless. Jay watches Brad as he examines his physique in the mirror. He's looking at his belly. He breathes in. He doesn't know Jay is looking at him. Brad admits through his facial expression, when he looks at himself, his chest, his belly, that there's room for improvement. Inside, in the morning, Jay's sister Linda's house in a basement that reminded her of what the basement in the house she used to live in looked like when she used to live down there, having the feeling like she lived in this basement, at least at that point of going through this reality. The room was a brownish color from a wood-type paneling or something. The lighting in the room was bright and yellow, yet vision was blurry, somewhat murky, like certain scenes in your life can be when you're, quote, going through the thick of it, unquote. Pea soup, a hazy, dense fog, but she could still see him, whoever he was. Whoever she likes to think him familiar, or as a shapeshifter, or he wants her to assimilate him with someone she knew. She remembers a paper rolled up. This item shares her name. I can't before I go to work, Jay says, as she takes a puff. Feeling a little late, delayed, to say it after she committed the act of taking a puff without feeling she made the decision to take it. Or maybe Jay came into consciousness as she took that puff, hence the statement. Although it may be something she would say, but presently Jay wouldn't be in this, shall we say, predicament. Shouldn't she have just learned? Or is Jay just as superficial as the guy, Brad, looking in the mirror, while the lover of the moment chooses, if she's so lucky, to watch him in this on-the-surface gesture, which to the trained eye masks insecurity, lingering in the background of the psyche. When will I see you again, she asks Steve, still trying to place where she is, who he is, conscious in the scene, but having no prior knowledge of the moments leading up to this scene. She felt like this was some type of goodbye, and she felt a more sustained and even feared eternal goodbye. But then again, she did see him here, wherever here is, and whoever he is. Whoever that is, even though she thought her last time seeing him, if you could call it that, he felt less present. It was too painful on all levels. Steve's reality was not deserved, or so she would like to have thought. Hence this possibility. Steve just says something, a statement, with one of the words in the statement being love. She felt, I love you. He said, I love enough of you. And then they embrace, hugging their goodbyes, never to see each other again, or will they?